Good afternoon, everyone. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Good afternoon. This ceremony is about to begin. Please find your seats and silence your electronic devices. Please rise as able for the invocation given by Senior Elijah Garcia, class of 22, graduating with a bachelor's degree in Maritime Business Administration. Welcome, Elijah.
Would you please join me in a posture of prayer, self-reflection, or appreciation? We come together today with gratitude, having met the challenges, attained the knowledge, gained the experience, and achieved our chosen goal to graduate this day from our beloved Texas A&M University. Today is not just about our individual sense of achievement, but also about all that has brought us to this time and place. We give thanks for all the friends, family, professors, and mentors who have surrounded us with love and support and given their entire selves in teaching and showing us what it means to be an Aggie. As these degrees are conferred, let all who are gathered here leave this place resolved to honor all the values we have come to know in the Aggie spirit: excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. May we go out today to work alongside our fellow Aggies and citizens to serve our communities, nation, and the world for the greater good of all. Amen.
Thank you, Elijah. Please remain standing or rise as able for the national anthem. As we turn to face our nation's flag and with your hand over your heart, please join us in singing the national anthem. Please be seated. Please welcome today's commencement Master of Ceremonies, Colonel Michael E. Fossum, Vice President, Texas A&M University, Chief Operating Officer, Texas A&M University at Galveston, and Superintendent of the Texas A&M Maritime Academy.
Howdy. Howdy. And good afternoon. It is a great day in Aggieland. Welcome to the Texas A&M University at Galveston commencement ceremony, where we celebrate a momentous occasion and giant milestone for today's Aggies by the Sea fall of 2022 graduating class. Today's ceremony is one of many commencements for Texas A&M University this semester, where we acknowledge the accomplishment and commitment of our students at the doctoral, master, and bachelor levels here in Galveston and in College Station. I'm incredibly grateful to be able to be with you to celebrate your accomplishments. Graduates, each of you have overcome tremendous odds in earning your degree in spite of the historic events and obstacles over the past few years. And yes, I do mean historic. Hurricane evacuations, flooded roads, bridge stuck open in the middle of the night, an ice storm that had us shivering in 10-degree kind of temperatures down here without power or heat, and even a global pandemic over the last 3 years that you have weathered also. The experiences that you have weathered and navigated have made you stronger and more resilient than you could have ever imagined or maybe wished for, but it's going to do you well. As these ceremonies conclude, you will join more than 500,000 Aggie graduates around the globe. You are continuing a tradition born of our mission as the public Tier 1 research, land, sea, and space grant institution for Texas. Yeah, Today's ceremony and celebration is about you, the graduates, and I want to take a brief moment to applaud your dedication and the Aggie grit that has brought you here today. While today's ceremony is about you, the graduate, it's important not to forget those individuals who have helped you along the way. Graduating senior Anthony Figali has prepared a few words of appreciation recognizing these individuals on behalf of your class. Anthony, please come forward. Now, Anthony is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration. He'd been working part-time in software sales for the last year and a half at Voyager Portal, a maritime technology startup, and has also been working part-time as the office lead in the Counseling and Career Services Department, coordinating career fairs and helping students all around campus. Anthony's leadership, selfless service, and dedication certainly exemplify Aggie core values. Please welcome Anthony Figali.
Thank you, Colonel Fossum, and good afternoon. I wanted to start out by congratulating each and every one of you sitting here today. This, of course, includes all of the families, faculty, and staff that have come along to share this moment with you. As you have all contributed a tremendous amount of time and effort to support your students in growing and developing into who they are today. And a special thanks to Ken Bailey, Daisy McLeod, and Dana Keenan for your work in keeping this campus strong. I'm extremely honored by Texas A&M University for asking me to stand here and speak to you all today. It can be quite difficult to comprehend what you have each accomplished here. This degree isn't just a paper that you have earned, it's a representation of commitment, integrity, familiar memories, and the willingness to adapt. When first stepping onto campus, I remember the electrified feeling of wanting to make an impactful change, not only to the maritime industry, but to the campus. I had many ideas and project proposals that were oftentimes shot down, but I learned to uplift myself despite roadblocks and to work with others to find and capitalize on my own passions. I learned the importance of building relationships and making the best of my time. Each and every one of you here, whether Mayor, Mart, Mars, or Mara, not a single person let anything get in the way of obtaining your degree. You will each contribute back to this world with your own passion and skills, which you have spent years developing. From the 6 months I spent at Copenhagen Business School, traveling the world in between classes and meeting some of my best friends that are somehow as far as they could be from here, I know we are all just getting started. I challenge you to make yourself comfortable with the uncomfortable. Find the beauty in growth and embrace your changes. As you each go on into your respective industries and begin to write a new chapter for yourself, I want to leave you with a few words that have helped me to cultivate a mind of freedom and resiliency. And that is to shift your perspective. And as simple as that may seem, it takes a great deal of effort to remind yourself to do so. No matter what you have endured throughout your life, we each have a different story. Shifting my perspective has helped me to view the world through a different lens, one where there are no boundaries, but in fact, an abundance of information and opportunity. Take these 3 words to wherever life takes you next, and you will find yourself continuing to learn, grow, and ask questions. Thank you again, Texas A&M, for all the opportunities and memories you have given me. And to all my friends, I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Very well done, Anthony. Graduates, all these people, they're here for you. They're here for you. They are your family and friends, your peers and coworkers, and who have been extraordinarily important in your development as a student and as a person. You've sought guidance from some, celebrated with others, and leaned on the support of those closest during the tough times. Today is not the end of these important connections and relationships. No doubt you will continue to lean on this foundation of support and continue to share the excitement of successes together as you move along life's journey. Graduates, would you right now please stand up, turn around, and face those that came here for you today and applaud them. Come on. You can wave to them too. We're informal here, folks. It's okay. Okay, please be seated. I'm thankful for the exceptional faculty who have instructed, advised, counseled, and cajoled you during your years at Texas A&M University at Galveston. They each come here with their own passion, but what they'd love to do more than anything is pass that passion on to you as they bring that excitement into their classrooms, into their research, and into all of their interactions here on the campus. Would all the members of the faculty please rise and be recognized? Right here. Yeah. Thank you. Please be seated. Our faculty are led by their faculty colleagues who serve in key administrative roles supporting teaching, research, and outreach activities. Now, my right hand, Dr. Deborah Thomas, our tireless Executive Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs at A&M Galveston and Associate Provost of Texas A&M University, will come forward to introduce our academic leaders seated on the front rows. Debbie.
Howdy. Howdy. Could our amazing academic leaders please stand as I call your name to be recognized? Representing the Departments of Liberal Studies and Maritime Business Administration, Dr. Joanne DeGiorgio Lutz. Maritime Transportation, Captain Ryan Vegan. Marine Engineering Technology, Dr. Alok Verma. Ocean Engineering, Dr. Vijay Panchang. Quick one.
Thank you, Dr. Thomas, and members of the faculty for the exceptional work you do. I also want to recognize graduates, members of the stage party, and guests in the audience who have served our country in one of the armed forces. The red, white, and blue cords worn by graduates and members of the stage party signify the veteran status of these individuals. Would all veterans, including those in the audience, please stand and be recognized? And that includes our newly commissioned ones. Thank you for answering the call. Next, I'm pleased to introduce our distinguished guests and university administrators with us here today. Please withhold your applause until the introductions are complete. You've already met Dr. Debbie Thomas, Executive AVP for Academic Affairs and Associate Provost. All right. No, hang on. Then Dr. Jay Porter, Associate Dean for Engineering, Galveston Campus. Next up, Mr. Andrew Arizpe, class of 2005. He's the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of the Texas A&M Association of Former Students. Mr. Bob Fry, he's the Chair of the Texas A&M University at Galveston Board of Visitors. And Mr. Leonard Hale, the President of the CAGI Former Student Network and a member of the Texas A&M at Galveston Board of Visitors. Then Dr. Donna Lang, Associate Vice President for Academic Operations and announcer for today's ceremony. She's way yonder. And Ms. Nicole Kinslow, Interim Director of Student Enrollment Services, also over there. Please join me in recognizing these great leaders. Texas A&M University at Galveston holds a special position as a branch campus to Texas A&M University and a member of the Texas A&M University system, the nation's most comprehensive system of higher education in America. We're honored to have video greetings from the Texas A&M University system, Chancellor John Sharp, and the Texas A&M Board of Regents Chairman, Mr. Tim Leach. Please turn your attention to the screens.
Howdy, I'm John Sharp, class of 72 and Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System. And it's my honor and privilege to congratulate you, the graduates, but also to acknowledge your family and loved ones who've supported you on this great journey. As college graduates of A&M, you're more prepared than most to adapt to change, and change will come many, many times in your life. I have no doubt you're prepared for it. thanks in large part to what you learned during your time at this great university. I urge you to stay in touch with your alma mater as you take your place in society and begin raising your families. So on behalf of the Texas A&M University System's faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations to you, your families, friends, and loved ones who celebrate with you today. Godspeed and gig 'em.
There you go.
Hello, I'm Tim Leach of the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. I'm honored to bring you greetings on behalf of the entire board. Today's a special day as you prepare to walk across this stage and into the next chapter of your lives. Think back on the excitement you felt when you first arrived here, the anticipation of that first day of class, the wins and losses, the successes and failures, the hard work and sacrifice to reach your goals. Each of you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. We are. I wish you the best of luck. Remember, work hard, show up on time, and tell the truth. Now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it's my sincere pleasure to authorize the university to confer the academic degree for which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
All right. As superintendent of the Texas A&M Maritime Academy, I'm honored today to oversee the licensing of our cadets. Before us today are cadets who I am proud to call shipmates, having served at least 2 summers with them for part of their summer on the ship. Tomorrow, these men and women will become ship's officers, responsible for vessels, cargoes in the marine environment, and most importantly, the lives of others. Most will enter into careers in commercial trade or offshore exploration. Your job and careers are tied directly to national security. Without Maritime, our only trading partners are Canada and Mexico. We depend on access to the world's oceans for access to the rest of the world. Some of you will also be protecting our access in the U.S. Navy. The rest may be called to service to support a national mobilization. We are honored to have video greetings from the U.S. Department of Transportation, Maritime Administration, from Administrator Rear Admiral Ann C. Phillips, U.S. Navy retired. Please, again, turn your attention to the screens.
Thank you. I'm honored to join you today on this momentous occasion. Faculty, staff, parents, loved ones, and friends, on behalf of the Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg, and the entire Maritime Administration, I offer my sincere congratulations and best wishes to the Texas A&M Maritime Academy class of 2022. I thank all the families, friends, mentors, and champions of these graduates for nurturing and guiding them and helping them reach this milestone. Your tireless support and encouragement paid off, so give yourselves a big round of applause. As I begin, on a serious note, I want to take a moment to remember the remarkable career and distinguished service of Captain Sean Thomas McNeese. Over the course of a career that spanned nearly 4 decades in the maritime industry, including many years at sea, Captain McNeese most recently served as the master of Texas A&M Maritime Academy's training ship, the General Rudder. From this position, he inspired and trained countless mariners and shared his lifelong love of the sea. We thank Captain McNeese for his service. He left us too soon. Now to the 2022 graduates. Today marks the culmination of 4 years of hard work, dedication, and preparation. I know that over the course of your time at Texas A&M, you developed and honed your leadership skills, confronted challenges head-on, learned from and overcame setbacks, and reveled in your victories. I also know that you undertook your studies during a tumultuous and unprecedented time of change on a global scale. You met these challenges, you learned how to adapt and succeed. Speaking of adaptability and its link to success, I'll offer one piece of advice as you move to your bright futures. I encourage you, and better yet, implore you, to continue to hone your ability to adapt. It is a critical life skill that will assist you greatly in a world where challenges and changes come quickly and often without notice. Whether your career choices lead you to the bridge of a cargo vessel in the middle of a storm or to an office on a clear day, your ability to quickly assess facts and adapt your response to meet that moment may be just the thing that garners success for you and your shipmates. Quoting Admiral Arleigh Burke, "The difference between a good officer and a great officer is about 10 seconds. Trust me, I've seen the positive link between adaptability and success time and again over the course of my career. Being adaptable, thinking fast, works." Now, with the guidance of your superintendent, Rear Admiral Michael Fossum, and your faculty and staff, you are ready for the next chapter of your careers. Today, you join the ranks of so many exemplary Texas A&M Maritime graduates who have served and are serving our nation in peace and war. I hope that many of you will consider careers afloat. Our nation's maritime industry needs you, as we need new graduates from all of our maritime academies, serving at sea on the vessels flying our nation's flag. Careers afloat provide extraordinary opportunities to learn and advance, and to move the cargoes on which our economic success and national security depend. And take the most technically challenging job you can find. You will find that the most rewarding. I know some of you have embraced the call to serve your country and uniform in our armed forces. Thank you for your commitment. And so from the entire Maritime Administration, congratulations on your achievements. We cannot wait to see you at sea and to see what you accomplish. For the class of 2022, I wish you fair winds and following seas, and thank you again for the opportunity to join you on this great day. Congratulations.
Wow. Great words. The Congress of the United States recognizes the responsibility of ship's officers and requires each to swear an oath, an expression of their commitment. I will now formally administer the Merchant Mariner Oath. All licensed cadets, please rise. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear and affirm that I will faithfully and honestly, according to my best skill and judgment, and without concealment and reservation, perform all the duties required of me by the laws of the United States. I will faithfully and honestly carry out the lawful orders of my superior officers aboard a vessel. Congratulations. You may be seated. It's now time to recognize all of our December graduates. Please welcome Dr. Debbie Thomas to the podium for the presentation of degree candidates and to confer the degrees.
It's my privilege to ask all degree candidates to rise as able. Colonel Fossum, honored guests, based upon the recommendation of the faculty at Texas A&M University at Galveston, I certify that these candidates have fulfilled all the academic requirements necessary for receiving a diploma. I'm honored to present them for the awarding of their respective degrees.
Woo.
Today you join with your fellow Aggies from campuses and sites that reach from Doha, Qatar to College Station, and from educational sites across Texas to here in Galveston, as you achieve your goal of graduating from Texas A&M University. This reflects the resilience, tireless efforts, and commitment to excellence of each of you, of your professors, and of the Texas A&M University at Galveston staff. As one university, you join your fellow classmates, wherever they may be, in reflecting the impact of our unique Aggie educational experience. I am proud to see that you, our Aggies by the Sea, are continuing the legacy of our shared core values and embody the Aggie spirit for which we are known around the world. Now, with that said, and with all of you still standing, upon the recommendation of the faculty at Texas A&M University at Galveston, and by the authority vested in Texas A&M University by the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System and the state of Texas, I hereby confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I missed a line. Let me be among the first to congratulate you. Yeah. Thanks, Carol.
Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. Okay, we're getting on to the fun stuff here. Graduates, you're going to be lining up momentarily. You know what to do. Once you receive your diploma, please return to your seat and remain seated until all the graduates have received their diplomas. So let's get on with it.
Will the degree candidate for the doctorate in philosophy for ocean engineering please rise and come forward? Le Feng Shui. That's lovely. Will the degree candidates for the Master of Science in Ocean Engineering please rise and come forward? You ready? Levi Rohde. Will the degree candidates for the Masters of Maritime Business Administration and Logistics please rise and come forward? You come here, and they're going to all go that way. Go right to the edge of the stairs.
Joanne, I want you to. No, you do it.
Garrett Reed Archer. Garrett is receiving his master's degree and the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration. Samantha Marie Beltran. Samantha is also receiving her Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration. John Lawrence Bovens III. Vernon Camus. Maria Gripeu. Brianna Lee Harris. Brianna is also receiving her Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration, cum laude. Courtney Page Howard. Elliot J. Frank Hughes.
You can do the best chair pose.
Marcus Owen McNeil. Marcus is also receiving his Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration. I'm so proud of you. You're so good. Jeffrey Richard McWilliams. Brittany May Nealon. Austin Warwick Newton. Eleanor Donna Lynn Shiflett. Austin J. Wagstaff. Austin is also receiving his Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration, cum laude. Jesse Travis Warren III. Joining Jesse on the stage is his father, Jesse Warren, a dedicated member of our mathematics faculty here at Texas A&M University at Galveston. That's good. We want a picture. I love that. We don't get those very often. Allison Marie Weldon. Allison is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration, summa cum laude. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Maritime Studies please rise and come forward? You ready? Elizabeth Faith Gidry. Corey Nicole Eisenhower. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science in University Studies please rise and come forward? Zachary Goldsmith Forrest. Lauren Michelle Sachelski. Sophia Alexandra Salvans. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Marine Engineering Technology please rise and come forward?
I can't move any further.
You can line up. You line up just right behind him. There we go. Seth Francis Andres. Nova Tucker Barber. Madison Kaylin Dean Von Stultz. Dylan Bryce Elkowitz. Nicholas Luca Fragias. I didn't need to worry about pronouncing that one. Anthony Javier Mena. Brenton Anthony Orchard. David A. Skiot. Alexander Charles Smith. Joseph Daniel Smith. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration please rise and come forward? Right behind you. There you go. Connor J. Chun. Anthony Joseph Fagali. Micah Samuel Foster. Alejandra Friday. Elijah Ray Garcia. Pealo Garcia Suasua. Shepard Russell Grimes Jr., cum laude. Shane Weston Hoffart, cum laude. Leah Nicole Johnson. Tyler Kevin Knox. Samuel Omar Lopez, cum laude. Brendan A. McMahon. McMahon. Erin Elizabeth Norris. Derek Robert Peach. Blakeland Elizabeth Praker. Landry Franklin Smith. Justin James Tomasini II. Abigail Kristen Weinheimer. Madeline Avery White. Cum laude. John Radford Willis. Clayton Michael Wills, magna cum laude. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation please rise and come forward?
Welcome.
Gotcha. Everybody right behind you. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. You gotta get out of the way so everybody can see you. Colton Ryan Acuna. Burke Stephen Baden. Andrew Blair. Brendan Michael Brown. Tristan Avery Bush. Reese Michael Klein. Logan Thomas Donahue. Maxwell Douglas Fernandez. Looks so handsome in his suit. Quentin Graham Hendricks, cum laude. Wyatt Gage Hughes. Colby Wilson Jones. Dimitri Lionel Lacey Jr. Conrad Cooper Locke. Christopher S. O'Connor. Noah Lee Christian Swindell. Hampton Hunter Williams. Kenneth James Williams. Caleb Michael Wood. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Ocean Engineering please rise and come forward? Logan Blake Salisbury. Best for last, man.
All right. Wow. Graduates, with your graduation today, you have become a member of a remarkable alumni association, the Association of Former Students of Texas A&M University. Bringing greetings from the association is Mr. Andrew Arizpe, class of 2005. He's the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of the Association of Former Students. Mr. Arizpe. Yeah.
All All right. Howdy. Howdy. All right. Well, on behalf of the Association of Former Students and our worldwide Aggie Network, congratulations to each of you on your graduation. As you join the ranks of our former students, you continue the 143-year tradition of service and support established and continued by generations of Aggies who walked our campus before you. Created by our first former students in 1879 and nurtured by over 555,000 Aggies over the last century and a half, the Association of Former Students today annually provides critical and tangible financial support to our university, which is unmatched and unrivaled by any other alumni organization in the world. Today, we welcome you as members of the Association of Former Students, the premier alumni association in the country. At this time, will our newest former students please rise as able? There you go. I'm going to let y'all have your moment there for a second. All right. The association you inherit today was founded and exists to promote the interest and welfare of Texas A&M and to perpetuate ties of camaraderie formed during university days. It is my distinct privilege to officially induct and welcome you into the Association of Former Students of Texas A&M University. To signify this important transition, I ask that each of our graduates take a moment and look at your Aggie ring. Our ring reminds us of our core values of excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service, and also of the vast Aggie network to which we all proudly belong. Since earning your Aggie ring, your class year has faced you. At this time, I ask that each of you remove your ring and turn it so that your class year now points outward as a proud former student of Texas A&M. If you do not have an Aggie ring today, rest assured you are and always will be an important part of our worldwide Aggie network, and you can order your ring at any time through the Association of Former Students. As an Aggie, you are never alone, and joining you on your path are your outstanding Texas A&M education, our core values, and our worldwide Aggie network. Throughout your journey, wear your Aggie ring with pride, and remember that you are forever a Texas Aggie. Future generations of Aggies will look to you for inspiration and for leadership. Many of you are already supporting these future Aggies through your gifts to the Association of Former Students, and we do thank you. I encourage you to continue that support annually and to participate in Aggie Muster, join a local A&M club or a constituent network, and be the best Aggie you can be. Please visit us at the Clayton W. Williams Jr. Alumni Center next time you're in College Station or online at aggienetwork.com to learn more about how you can remain involved with Texas A&M. Aggies helping Aggies is the oldest Aggie tradition. Thank you for continuing this tradition by helping the Aggies who will follow in your footsteps, just as others have helped you. Congratulations. Gig 'em. You may be seated.
Thank you, Andrew. Bringing greetings from the Texas A&M University at Galveston's local alumni chapter of the association, the Aggie Former Student Network, is President Mr. Leonard Hale. He's a Texas A&M Galveston graduate, class of 1981, and also a member of my Board of Visitors here on the campus. Mr. Hale, come on up. Mr. Hale, performer.
Howdy. Graduates, graduate parents, Texas A&M University at Galveston faculty and staff, and esteemed speakers and guests. I want to thank you all for allowing me to be here today and speak. Young graduates, from a fellow Aggie, congratulations on accomplishing this academic achievement and life milestone. Today marks an important goal of achievement in your life, to have obtained a degree from Texas A&M University in your field of interest. This has been achieved mostly through your own grit, determination, and perseverance. But I'd guess that you would all agree that you've achieved some valued support over the last few years from your personal network of family, friends, fellow students, professors, school administrators, and perhaps some people in the local community. As you transition into a professional career, an expanded network will be a valuable tool for you to achieve your life's goals. As a representative of the CAGY Former Student Network, I ask you to consider the network to be part of your personal and professional network. The CAGY Network is a constituent network of the Association of Former Students, and it's been established to strengthen the network of former students from the Galveston campus, to promote the interest and welfare of the school, to strengthen the ties between the school and former students, assist the graduates' integration into industry and business, and to promote the interaction of the students with their future industries and business. And here I like to quote an appropriate quote, and this is from Jane Howard, an American journalist, author, and educator. And she says, "Call it a clan, call it a network, call it a tribe, call it a family. Whatever you call it, whoever you are, you need one." As a former student, you're now part of this global network of maritime and marine professionals. CAGYs are well-established and celebrated members of their respective industries, and they will always show a willingness to ensure the prosperity of fellow CAGYs. As you transition into your professional endeavors, I encourage you to build your own professional network and benefit from the years of knowledge and experience that earlier former students have already gained, and to also consider passing it back to future CAGYs coming up behind us. The CAGY Former Student Network is here to support you and assist you in any way we can. Congratulations and gig 'em.
Thank you, Leonard. And I'll add, the CAGY Former Student Group has a lot of fun, right? So you want to do that. Okay, now it's my turn. I got a little story for you, Ags. I've been blessed to live out my childhood dream of flying in space on 3 missions, helping build the International Space Station as a spacewalker, and serving as the commander during my 6-month mission 11 years ago. It was pure exhilaration to be strapped into a 4.5 million pound space shuttle being hurtled from the planet with 7.5 million pounds of thrust until we reached 17,500 miles per hour. I love to watch 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets every day as we circled the planet in 90 minutes, and flying like a Marvel character through the space station, or hanging beneath the airlock during a spacewalk, looking down at my feet with planet Earth going by at 5 miles a second, 250 miles below. It was an experience that pales in comparison to all others. And let me tell you, though, if they call me tomorrow and tell me they need to send an old guy back to the moon, or better yet, to Mars, I'm out of here. It's been a long road, over 4 decades since I graduated from Texas A&M University and began my journey in the Air Force. I remember watching the Apollo 11 moon landing in July 1969 from my home on the Mexican border in South Texas, when it sparked a vague desire to fly in space. But that dream for me was buried by laughter from those with whom I shared it, and the hard realities of struggling through school, because I was honestly a bit of a slacker that never stood out. And I didn't really believe that that dream could come true. I was a classic underachiever, always just scraping by. Now, when I return to my hometown for high school class reunions or other events, it's all a little baffling because they treat me like some kind of celebrity. A few years ago, I was chatting with someone at a large gathering that I had not seen since graduation, and rather abruptly, Clyde blurted out, "You were the guy that was always just flying under the radar, and now you've done all these amazing things. What happened to you?" It kind of took me back a bit. And the question, I stammered something, I don't remember, but the question prompted me to reflect on critical events and special people I have encountered along my path. And it took a while before the answer became actually apparent. Many years ago, someone believed in me, and that gave me the courage to believe in myself. Now, while I was a student at Texas A&M, I spent way too much time sitting on the back row in class, you know, the ones you don't like. Okay, or you worry about. Okay, you like them, but you're worried about them. And being rowdy with friends at night. My time as a cadet were transformational, and they solidified my values. I internalized life-changing lessons about camaraderie, loyalty, and teamwork, leadership, integrity, and selfless service, humility, dignity, and pride, duty and honor, love, and respect. Not as mere words, but as a way of life. I'll never forget my silver taps for dear friends who were lost too soon, or my first Aggie muster with somber voices answering here, where I realized someday my name would be in that final roll call. Over time, I realized you're not only an Aggie during the time you're a student, you're an Aggie for life. And even after your days are done, you're still an Aggie as long as your friends and loved ones are there to answer for you. Now, after graduation from A&M and graduate school in Ohio, I was looking for any Air Force job that would get me back to Texas. And I stumbled into a special duty assignment as an Air Force officer loaned over to NASA's Johnson Space Center. I applied for the job and repeatedly called the Air Force Personnel Center in San Antonio, but got no response for a month or two. In desperation, I drove down from Dayton, Ohio, walked into Captain O'Connor's office, and introduced myself as the guy that was calling him on the phone about that job at NASA. He was in shock that I had made the effort to come see him in person. Within 2 minutes, he told me I had the job. Now, I never told him, and he didn't need to know that I didn't drive all the way from Dayton, Ohio to San Antonio just to visit him. I was actually on the way to visit my family in South Texas. That I was soon thrilled to be working in mission control, supporting missions, beginning with the third flight of the brand new space shuttle. How cool is that? Better yet, my office was right down the hall from the astronaut office. My heroes, the people I used to dream about becoming. And I learned that soon that my heroes weren't really heroes, but they're normal people who had an outrageous job. I loved working at NASA and could easily, way back in the early 80s, have seen myself working there forever after my Air Force commitment was completed. And one day, an Air Force astronaut with an engineering background, not a test pilot background, who was befriended this lowly lieutenant and pulled me aside. As we chatted in his office, he shocked me by saying I could have his job someday, but I needed to do two things. I needed to go to test pilot school to train as a flight test engineer, and I needed to quit clowning around and step up my game. Ouch. That second part stung a little bit, but I knew he was right. About a year later, I found myself at Edwards Air Force Base at test pilot school in California's Mojave Desert. As a flight test engineering student, I was in way over my head. I had never been in a Cessna, much less a supersonic jet, but within weeks I was strapping into T-38 and F-4 aircraft to put that classroom theory to the test. Over the course of the year, I was fortunate to get flight time on over 25 other aircraft, including B-52s, helicopters, gliders, F-15s, etc. I knew my job selection coming out of test pilot school was based 100% on my class rank, and I was determined to fly fast and break things in fighter aircraft like the F-16 Fighting Falcon. I lived my life in full afterburner and poured everything I had into learning these aircraft, conducting flight tests, analyzing data, writing reports, learning about a whole new career field. At the same time, I was preparing for the next day's missions. The dedication paid off. Finishing as the #1 engineer in my class opened up the door for me to immediately move into the primo job as chief engineer in F-16 Special Projects in Edwards. And this was really my entrance into the classified world of flight tests, where I served the next 7 years in California and the remote reaches of Nevada. I continued my career with that same intensification of my work ethic. Fast forward, after a mere 13 years of applying and being rejected by NASA, I was selected by an astronaut. In hindsight, I realized it all became possible because astronaut Colonel Ellison Onizuka, told me that he believed in me and he knew I could do great things. His belief fueled in me a burning desire not only to succeed, but to strive for excellence in every possible way. Sadly, I was never able to thank my friend Ellison. Less than 2 months after I graduated from test pilot school, Space Shuttle Challenger exploded during launch, killing Ellison and the rest of his crew. It was a devastating and shocking blow, which further fueled my desire to prove him right. I continue to lean forward with everything I had to live up to Elle's high expectations of me, and I still do today. The power in Elle's gift is what drives me to encourage each of you here to reach for your dreams with the confidence in yourself in harnessing your own internal strength in pursuit of excellence. As we celebrate your milestone in graduation today, look back at those who have encouraged and inspired you. Your success in the years ahead will depend greatly on your ability to push hard, work well with others, pick yourselves up when you get knocked down, learn from your mistakes, and prove yourself repeatedly in the arenas of life. Surround yourself by those who inspire you to reach your next step, and pay it forward by extending a hand to help someone else along on their journey. If you watch the news for just a short time, you will see right now the world is crying out for leaders with integrity, who strive for excellence, who are loyal to those whom loyalty is due, who consistently demonstrate respect for others, and who live their lives in selfless service. As you leave this place and enter that outside world today, I have the full confidence you will do so with the grit, determination, professionalism, and positive can-do attitude for which Aggies are known all over this planet and beyond. Aggies, I believe in you. Class of 2022, this is your launch day. As is often the case in Aggieland, traditions emerge and take on a life of their own. We're getting powerful close. We're not quite there yet. Today, we're going to close with two of those traditions. I will first read the closing paragraphs from Regents Professor Emeritus Dr. Stephen Curley's book, Aggies by the Sea, and then conclude with a ringing of the ship's bell to signify the changing of the watch. From Aggies by the Sea. Texas A&M University at Galveston is of, for, and by the sea. It educates men and women about the science, engineering, business, and humanities involving the ocean. It measures time by the names of tropical storms and hurricanes. A thin bascule bridge links its campuses on two fragile barrier islands. It is connected to the larger world by a fleet of seagoing vessels that train merchant mariners, collect marine specimens, and extend its reputation globally. Like an ocean wave, it has had its share of falls and rises, and its energy has swelled into amazingly beautiful and complex forms. The wind of history playing on its surface has filled the air with a fine spray, the tang of salt, the spume of water, and the savor of life. These are beautiful words to remember this special place. And now, according to the time-honored tradition of the sea, the ship's bell will be struck 8 times to indicate the changing of the watch. Allison Marie Weldon has completed her studies with the highest overall grade point average, graduating magna cum laude and earning the honor of striking the ship's bell. Come on up, Allison. She has earned a bachelor's degree. Yeah. Just wait a minute. We're not ready yet. Allison has earned a bachelor's degree in Maritime Business Administration and a master's degree in Maritime Business Administration and Logistics. She is a Ball High School graduate and the first of her, first generation of her family to go to college. So we're incredibly proud of Allison. And she also doesn't like me bragging on her, but I'm sorry, I've got the microphone. Allison's going to strike the bell 8 times, representing a changing of the watch at Texas A&M University at Galveston as the fall 2022 graduating class embarks on the next stage of their lives. Perfect. Congratulations, graduates. Your work is done. We have the watch. As graduates of Texas A&M University, you are trained, fueled, and ready for your mission ahead. May God richly bless you on your journey. Thanks, and gig 'em. In just a moment, I'm going to ask the yell leaders to come to the stage to lead the Spirit of Aggieland. Would everyone please rise and join us? And the words are on the back of your program, so please join us. Following the Spirit, please remain seated for the recessional of the graduates and the stage party. All right, guys.